Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Oxygen Not Included. Seems like a bunch of you are rallying around this, so you guys keep watching and I will keep making episodes. Like I said, I like to cover lots of diverse, different, interesting games. However, the ones that are going to get the views are the ones that are going to get more episodes, right? So as long as there's still sort of momentum and interest around this, we will continue. So where were we? Well, we've got our sort of ventilation system in there laid out. Composting. Everyone's cleaning up now. That's right. The dirty water, polluted water reservoir is something that we're going to do. Let's just round this out because my idiosyncratic leanings aren't having that at all. Is this on 9? No. Toilets on 9 priority. Okay, cool. So, as we discussed, we have the sump in the sort of sub-basement. And we have the living area, right? So what we're going to want is a drop-off area for the polluted water in this area. This seems like as good a place as any to put it, right? So while they're all asleep, let's paste this out. 4. Now we're actually going to make an inverse sort of door, right? Which you can probably already see why. It's going to have a lip, right? We'll do that. That should get that going. Now, we'll also use a pressure door because we want to, well, we want to keep the dirty air locked into this room if we can help it. What's also going to happen in here is we're going to have a bottle emptier. I believe if we press O, I can flip it. In fact, let's fill the room. We'll put 3 bottle emptiers in there. And, oh, actually, no, because we're going to need a pump. So we'll just put 2. Yeah, we're gonna need a pump. Gas pump, plumbing? Do we not have a liquid pump? Okay, we're gonna have to research that. One thing at a time. Here it is there. It'll take hardly any time at all. So, essentially what's going to happen is they're going to walk into this room, they're going to load these bottles into the bottle emptier, and that's just going to dump it on the water like the piss water we mop up. It's a controlled dumping of water, or debottling. This will then have a water pump here, which will immediately suck it up, basically. That'll always be running, and it just idles when it's got nothing to do. And now we have the water in the pipe system, and then we will pipe it down into the sort of basement area. Now at the moment we're using this as a sort of pass-through, but to mirror it up here, these will actually turn into little rooms. I also find that having a door at the top of it's probably the better way. Why? What is that warning? What is that warning? Was someone suffocating or something, or weeing, or... We've got enough food, we can turn that off. Okay, cool, so we've got our pump done, so let's plonk that there. Okay. How best to do this? Because, actually, you know what we might do? We'll have a little bit of foresight here. I don't really want to put a door in the top of it. It might not be super obvious why. Let me just show you. Let's just mark this room out here. Right? See, if we put a door there, we're only going to be able to hold a tiny bit of liquid in there before it would overflow. And the other option is put a door here. But I really don't want that opening into our citadel. So we'll just make it a double height room. Right? So we'll do this, like so, okay? Oh, that's cool, okay. Right, let's start laying it all. My bad, I kind of messed that up. Let's do this. Right, and so we'll put the door there, but we'll take that out. Dig all that. Can probably just copy the pressure door. Cool. And what you can actually sort of do is with the liquid vent that pops out, let's put it like, we'll probably put it there. I don't want to push it all the way up to the lip, but let's just put it there for the time being. And once the vent gets covered with water, so the water will pump out this vent, but once the water actually covers it, it won't be, it's like being overpressurized. You can't actually physically pump anything into there anymore. So that sort of acts as a level, a stop level, as opposed to just pressurizing the entire fucking room. And it will fill up pretty quickly. Okay, so let's just run, we'll just run the pipe straight up, to be honest. It's not a, no, let's try and be a little bit sensible about it, like that. I'm not going to rig the power yet. We'll just make sure it's all in first. And that's going to give these dudes plenty of stuff to do. Now you can already see with this stairwell down here, we're going to start having a sump issue. You know, that's going to fill up with CO2 and then that's probably going to spew over. It should all still sort of even up. But ultimately, we'll have a Jeffrey's tube corridor down here, which will help the circulation. Look at the, oh my god, these idiots. What has happened here? Gotta be careful. See, because the game wasn't giving me any warnings, I just saw that. You have to keep an eye on it yourself. Make sure you dudes don't brick themselves. And all that, yeah, okay, look at this. Remember, this was full of CO2, so essentially, we've breached our citadel and it's leaked out there and now we're taking on excess gas. Whatever, you know. Such is the game. Such is the process. I saw someone said my base looks like a book. Like, okay, yeah, okay, I can see that, I guess. Yeah, like I said, I'm not purporting to be an expert. There are some great, I think, is it Brothgar? Brothgar, he's also an engineer, but he goes way into it. Like, he really goes deep. So that man is pretty hardcore about it all. Me, I'm just an idiot trying to figure it out as I go, you know? What's going on there? Oh, there is a ladder there? You know what? It might be buried by sand by accident. Yeah, see, now that's the thing. The problem with working down here, shit, is they will start suffocating. Those guys got stuck on the side, so you really gotta supervise these idiots. I guess that's the problem with having this sump system, you know, is if you don't supervise the workflow, you can actually get yourself in real trouble. God, they're cute. Oh, man. See, here we go again. Alright, seal that. So no one gets stuck on the roof. Might do the same with that. Seal it before someone gets stuck outside it, eh? And probably stop this CO2 seeping in. Okay, it's coming together. Oh yeah? Let's get someone else in. Colony summary, what is this? What achievements have we unlocked here? Outdoor renovation. We've left the starting biome, so that's nice. We'll go to duplicate skills. Improved carrying, eh? So you already, I think they already have that, which is kind of cool. You can just go that at the moment. What about you? Not sure. Marie? What did I take you for? That. Alright, I guess you've leveled up. Yeah, I don't really want to push that out just yet. Alright, cooking, decorating, researching. Let's see what we've got there. Researching. Mimar it is. Welcome to the colony. We're going to need more beds. Okay. So you can seal that up. These blokes are in for a bad fucking day because they're going to drown. We might actually kill them. Attack. Attack. And then we will go K, priority 9, which is sweep, and we're gonna clear out that whole area before we turn the pumps on. Alright, let's rig it for power. Let's do something like that. Just to help visualize it for me. Because there's just so many plates spinning, you know, you lose track of what's going on. Wow, look at that, it's just full of CO2. Now this will be interesting because this is going to be sealed. What happens when we overpressurize it? It'll probably do damage. It's not good. Oh, I guess we'll find out, won't we? I guess I could put like a sort of airflow tile as like a blow-off valve. But, again, I don't really want the polluted oxygen out there. I kind of want to be dealing with it. What you can do is build, like, filters with sand and all that sort of stuff. We'll have to research that. We might actually try creating a filter system within there. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Haven't really thought that far ahead. We'll just clear it out because we really, really don't ever want to be going back in this room again if we can help it. You can see the power on the whole base has stopped because I priority 9'd the sweep. So everyone was sweeping no matter what. Alright. Now it's business as usual. Let's get that sealed. We're not bad for food. It's a shame we killed those critters because you can ranch them and breed them and you know, and they lay eggs and all sorts of shit. Those guys eat food. They eat anything and they poo coal, which will be our next tier of power production. It's always a shame to kill those dudes because you can put them to use, you know? Alright, we're all good. We're all good. So you got to make sure, don't just say all liquid. I've made this mistake before. Let's go polluted water, and we actually will set them to 9. We don't want auto bottling. And then here it goes. Bang. Dumps the water. Water goes into the pipe overlay. Water dumps out. You can already see it's going to start emitting a shitload of polluted air. And there we go. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, you can see there already, the polluted oxygen is going to make its way up here. So what we might even be able to do is... Let's think about this. I might be able to make a gas pass-through, like a valve, that filters it on the way through. Where is the filter these days? Oh, it won't be there, it'll be down here. This. Deodorizer. Uses sand to filter polluted oxygen from the air. We're going to need advanced research to do that. So I guess now's as good a time as any. There it is there. So let's queue that up. And you know what, we might even build around the research that we unlocked there. Like I said, we're going to need more beds. And you can see all the little F11. There you go, the little barracks and the bathrooms for the extra morale. Cool. That's interesting that we ran out of power. We have to keep an eye on that. Someone's had a wee. Oh, both the toilets are blocked. Well, see, lucky I made this lip. Plumbed toilets has got to be high on the list now, especially now that we've got a wastewater, you know, storage. So they're mopping it up and then they're putting the bottles on there and it's working out quite well. Alright, we'll just wait for that research. We're going to need food. How's that? Yeah, look at that. Look, you can see it seeping into the blocks around it. Okay, what have we got here? Plumbing, liquid bridge. We don't really need that. Water cooler. Provides a gathering place for duplicants during downtime. Now, we can do something with that. We can make a morale room out of that, I believe. Mess hall. Mess table. Recreation building. Must be for the Great Hall. Recreation room. Recreation building 12. Okay, so we can make a rec room. Making it near the food's probably sensible. One thing at a time, yeah? What else have we got? Water cooler, right? Yeah, okay. And mess table. Yeah, that's to make the hall. Okay, so we can make two different rooms there. Crafting station. Produces equipment for duplicant use. Okay. Let's just sit on all of that for the moment. This music's quite chill, eh? So they're barely outpacing that. And they'll be jamming out CO2 like crazy, and heat, and all sorts of stuff as well. Alright, there's our next amount of research. What have we got? Mini pod. Portable bioprinter that produces new duplicants. Now, I don't know if it's less powerful than this one, the main one, but if it is smaller, you know, it'd be tempting to replace it to fit my base, but whatever. We now have the skill scrubber and the supercomputer. So skill scrubber resets their skills. The supercomputer is kind of the whole reason we did this. Then we've got telescope, reveals planetoids, right? But I think it has to be, there you go, exposed to space. So I don't know why it's giving me that text so early. That might be more for other planets. I don't know if you have to re-tech. What we're going to do is we're going to build another science room sort of here, just for the supercomputer. Supercomputer. Okay. Could probably use some more farms as well, to be perfectly honest. And what we might do is we'll queue up that ventilation research, because that's what we wanted. God, where is it? There. And they'll research as much as they can. No researchers assigned. Missing station. We know. We're working on that. We're out of power. Interesting. We might make a battery room in the basement. We haven't researched the better batteries yet. Actually, we absolutely will make more batteries in the basement. Cool. Yeah, I worry about sealed rooms and air pressure. I don't think it's too bad. You see what I mean about giving them too much to do? Alright. Still haven't built those beds. It's looking good though. Sump's working well. You know? Like I said, we've got this little pin drop here that's just filled with CO2. Alright, now. Duplicate skills. Mima, advanced researching. It's the Doc Brown hat. I love it. Cooking, decorating, rocketry, tidying. Cooking, decorating, decorating. You've also got decorating. You've got 3 things though. Alright, now Mima will be able to use that machine. Or once they put their hat on. Yeah, so I'm struggling to keep pace for food. I'm not that worried, you know. We're doing alright. About to run out of power. Oh no, he's a snorer. I should have... that's the one pain thing, because you put him in a room, he's just going to keep waking the other bloke up. Bad luck. Oh well. Well, the power just made us to morning, so that's kind of cool. Alright, that research is coming along. Alright, it's all going pretty well. I guess we could put circulation here. We don't want that at all. So we'll do that. Maybe even... Well, I guess we could do something like that, couldn't we? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Research is nearly there. Pressing all the buttons. Okay. Mechanized door, which is great. We should and could replace all of our pneumatic doors. Essentially, or manual airlocks, sorry. I don't know where I get that term from. But, what am I saying? We can replace these with the mechanized ones, and if they don't have power, functions as a manual airlock with no power. So it's not really a big deal, other than I guess it's more strain on our power, but that's not that bad. Oxygen. Now we've got a carbon skimmer. Use water to filter carbon dioxide from the air, right? It does make polluted water, though it is an alternate to the algae things, right? But that's if we start maybe trying to deal with our CO2 actively. I'm not worried about just yet, but the deodorizer is what I'm interested in. Use sand to filter polluted oxygen from the air. Now, I was going to put it there. You know what the problem with doing that is? It's going to need to be manually handled. That is frustrating, because like I said, the whole point of the experiment is to not have that at all. You know what we might actually do, though? We won't quite replace the terrariums just yet on the ground floor, because they're doing their part. But what we might do is put the deodorizers in their spot. You know what I mean? In the rest of the base. Let's do that. Let's do that. Ah, bugger. Didn't quite see that far ahead, did I? Thing is, we're probably not going to get a lot of polluted oxygen up here, because it's kind of heavier than the normal oxygen. That's alright. That's alright. We might phase the terrariums out at some point when we start trying to actually... Because you can build like reservoirs as well, actual tanks. So we might end up trying to do that to contain the CO2 and maybe process it into something. The thing is though, if you super cool CO2, its heat capacity favors being used as like a coolant, right? Especially when what else are we really going to do? So like we could make liquid CO2 as a, yeah, as a coolant to pipe through our systems. Oh, okay, it needs power. Ah, interesting. Okay. Another episode in the bank. So, we've got mess tables and we've also got the rec room, sort of the water cooler, which we will probably build around here. So we might do that. Not that we necessarily need the stress offsets yet. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. Because I'm not really tasking my dude super hard. If we start digging out here, like... See, I can't dig that with my current level of guys that dig. So... we'll have to level them up and then we'll have to offset their morale as well. So that's cool. It incentivizes progress in your colony. Plus we probably want to start thinking about exploring this rock and getting geysers or even getting up to the surface so we can start doing rocketry. It's probably the base, I would argue, is probably pretty stable. The only thing may be food, because I keep putting more dudes into the colony. We just can't survive on this forever. So maybe we'll shore up our food as a priority. I'm not sure. Yeah, the mess table thing I don't want to get too distracted with just yet, because it's not so pressing. Okay, we're getting there. Alright, team, thanks again for joining me. I might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.